What's up, friends? It's Core. Welcome back to another episode of Teambuilder Tutorials. So, like always, this is a series where I break down teams for my upcoming videos. That can be basically any series. I don't think I've done a Teambuilder tutorial on Gym Leader Versus though. So, yeah, basically any other series that isn't Gym Leader Versus, I do a little showcase if the team is showcaseable. And as you can see by the thumbnail and title, we are going to be checking out some Ubers today. Well, we're not going to be playing it, but we're going to be breaking down the team, so I don't have to spend 20 minutes at the beginning of the actual video. So, let's get into this. Alright, so here we are. This is the Charizard Charizard Gigantamax, which is Ubers, of course. And, yeah, this is a Sun team, as you can probably see. So, I'm pretty excited about using this. I, messed around with it, and it's, definitely counterable, but using weather is a pretty noob strategy inside of every single tier. Like, if you want to get high rankings inside of OU, most people use, like, rain and that kind of stuff, because it's, I'm not going to say less skillful, but I'm going to say it's a lot easier to understand what your main goal is. Set up the sun, go into chlorophyll, set up rain, go into swift swim, or rain dish, or whatever the fuck you want to do with rain. But anyways, let's start off. First mon we have is the dude for the video, the Crimson Flame mon himself, Gigantamax Charizard. Now, Gmax Charizard has Fire Wrap or something. All his fire type moves when he's Gigantamaxed turn like into this trapping move. I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah, it traps him instead of like a fire spin or something. So that's pretty cool, and it also, you know, this mon's pretty cool looking, I have to say. I'm not a big fan of Charizard since it's kind of used quite a bit inside of the Pokemon merch. It's everywhere, okay? This is the mon that people think when they think of Pokemon. But let's break down what the fuck this thing does. So you're probably confused why this thing has Dragon Pulse, since I've said inside of some of my videos, and most people say, Dragon coverage is not too good. It's only super effective on one type, so there's really no reason to have Dragon coverage. But there is a point to having Dragon coverage on a Gigantamax. Yep, you probably guessed it correctly. Gmax Wimeworm, or Max Wimeworm, the Dragon Dynamax move, has an effect of lowering an opponent's attack. So, you know, if you want to make sure you're gonna whittle down their attack and live, all that good stuff, you got Dragon Pulse, and you can do that. We also have Solar Beam, which can be used by base Charizard, but also can be used to set up, I don't know, the ability, yeah, that's going to set up the grassy terrain, making it so Earthquake does not kill the Cinderace, or some weird calc like that. I obviously calced that. But don't worry, I'm going to be putting this team inside the calc, since I'm going to start doing that more. I think that's really going to help me out. This is a female, I don't know why. You know, I'm not gonna question it. I think it's cool. Yeah, so Crimson Flame here also has the heavy duty boots, quite important for a mon of its typing, which has made Charizard a lot better. Now, Specs and Scarf Charizard are still my favorites, but you know, since that kind of Dynamax doesn't really care about Scarfed or Banded or any of the choice moves, it kind of just cancels those out. It does care about Life Orb though. Or, yeah, you can still use Life Orb when you're Dynamax, but not the Scarfed and all that kind of stuff. So, especially on a Gigantamax, I think Heavy Duty Boots are where it's at. And then, of course, stab attacks. The next mon we have is Blood Moon. So that's a Zelda Breath of the Wild reference. I'm very happy that this thing is actually able to be shiny, because Ubers kind of have a track record of having a difficulty of getting the shinies, at least the new ones. Like, you can't make Marshadow shiny, you can't make certain things shiny, but luckily you can make Lunala shiny, which was my preferred Generation 7 Ultra Legendary. I definitely prefer this over Solgaleo, and also Solgaleo kind of sucks ass compared to Duskmane and definitely Lunala. So Lunala is pretty cool because it has Shadow Shield, which I'm pretty sure is kind of like Dragonite's ability or something. It makes damage like halved at full HP. So that's why Lunala here has the heavy duty boots. Definitely wants to make sure it stays at full HP so it can eat that hit and then, you know, go for the Hex or something. It also has Roost to get back up to full HP if necessary. And this is also the defogger of the team, since having a Sun team like this is pretty important to have rock protection. Now, I really wanted to run a Zard on this team, but I couldn't really force myself to run it. Like, the next mon little boxer, the Marshadow, I might switch it out, These are always subjected to change. Always be aware of that. Yep, but this has Hex Will-O-Wisp, all that good stuff, and it is a supporting Eevee spread. The next mon we have is Little Boxer. Unfortunately, you cannot make him shiny, even though he gets a pretty cool look. Does it showcase it? No, he just goes invisible, probably meaning that his shiny does not exist. But this is the Scarf set. I will be switching out Toxic for knockoff, since I'm not a big fan of Scarf Toxic. Like, I think it could be used. Maybe? I don't know. It depends how I'm feeling. But yeah, this is just Scarf Marshadow, since we don't really have too much speed, I have to say. I don't want to be that guy. But instead of an Uber's game, I think it's good to have that speed. And of course, Marshadow with the Scarf makes Spectral Thief all the more scary. So if someone wants to set up with some very annoying moves, or some very defensive things like Iron Defense, Scolipede, or something like that, we can just go for the Spectral Thief and snatch it all away. We also have Technician that makes Shadow Sneak stronger. Yeah, all that good stuff. Next mon we have is Puppy. Puppy is a Zacian, which is the most used Pokemon inside of Ubers right now, since it is kind of the strongest mon inside of the entire history of mons. Its typing is literally pure pain. I think we all know how annoying Magirna's typing is inside of OU, which is why it's banned at the moment. Steel Fairy, it's just... Steel is already such a good defensive type, and then you got Fairy. And then the Steel literally nullifies it, so it just has that Fairy type stacked on, and doesn't really add anything or take anything away, at least I don't think. Well, it gives it an immunity to some stuff, and, you know, all that good stuff. And it makes it neutral to Steel, but still, that's just a crazy typing. So, this mon is insanely fast. I gave it the plus speed nature for countermeasures against other Zacians, since we kind of get fucked up by them. Kind of. Little bit. But, yeah, you can just kind of close combat any Zacian and it'll kill it. This mon is absolutely insane. It literally gets plus attack by just coming into battle. It's absolutely insane. Look at that attack. That's fucking disgusting. I'm gonna puke on the floor. This is a hell of a mon right here. It doesn't even need Steel Stab. This is the set I stole off the Smogon, and you know, maybe I'll become an Ubers player. Maybe. Next we got Leroy Jenkins. I don't know if that's how you spell Leroy. I'm pretty sure it is. I've never written down Leroy ever, but you know, yeah, this is Torkoal, Leroy the Torkoal. I needed some sun support. I need some way to get the sun up, since the only way you can get the sun up without a drought setter is with Dynamax moves, and unfortunately Crimson Flame over here, his fire type move does not set up the sun. Oh, also of course Crimson Flame is the solar power ability, so that's pretty cool. He's gonna take a lot of damage from the sun. Anyways, going back over to Leroy Jenkins. This is a physically defensive set. Could run specially defensive, but if I'm being perfectly honest, there's not that many strong water types chilling inside of Ubers, at least what I've seen. Yeah, sometimes instead of like Uber Stall with like Blissey, some people run like Quagsire or something like that, but I highly doubt Quagsire is going to be able to 1v1 our Torkoal, especially under drought. So yeah, this is a Lava Plume, Stealth Rock, Body Press, and Yawn. Yawn is absolutely hilarious against any kind of Dynamax Pokemon. I can't tell you how many times I've went in, some dude decides, oh, I'm going to set up on him, I yawn him, and then instead of hitting me like a smart person, and, you know, just taking out, like, the Sunsetter, nah, he needs that Mon. It is, like, so pivotal. He just switches out. Yawn is, like, the scariest thing for these people. You can literally just keep mashing Yawn after you have Stealth Rocks up, and they'll just take the damage. They'll just accept it. And, yeah, Body Press too. Yep, Heat Rock as well. Probably should stop saying everything after I already said I was done. But, yeah. Sunsetter. And then finally we have Quickband. So my perspective on the whole Cinderace ban is I think it was really strong. But I think, I don't know, I think it should have had like a test period or a suspect test. Had to pause it there, didn't want to do that cringy thing where I just stopped talking. But yeah, Quickband over here, unfortunately, was Quickband up to Ubers, and it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. As you can see right here, I actually have the normal version of Cinderace because, well, one reason. So let's say we have Crimson Flame, and our Torkoal's dead, and we know that we're not going to be able to kill with our Gigantamax Fire move against something unless we have the Drought up. So, you know what we're going to be able to do? We're going to be able to go into Quickband right here and go for Dynamax Power Ball, which sets up the sun, which I think is a lot better than Cinderace's Gigantamaxed form. It's a Gigantamax Fire type move, being the oh yeah, like it has like Mold Breaker or something. It like nullifies abilities, so like Flash Fire Mons don't work or shit like that. That's kind of cool, I guess. But I think this is better, so we can set up the sun and then maybe go into this dude and maybe he can get a kill. I don't know. It's just something that is useful. Of course, it has bounce just in case this is going to be the Mon. Let's say someone has like a Lycanroc and you know, Lycanroc just decides he wants to go for Stealth Rocks? No. Stone Edge or Accelerock, sorry. I really forget that move since it's a really strange name. But yeah, Accelerock is going to kill us, obviously. So we have the Cinderace as a backup plan. It got Bounce, of course, to gain the speed inside the Dynamax form with Max Airstream. Then Headbutt to get rid of priority moves just in case we're out of very low HP and then someone has like an Urshifu. For the record, people are running around with these counter Urshifus and they're kind of annoying. Like I used Urshifu in replace, like, well, this team used to have an Urshifu single strike instead of Marshadow. Like it was pretty good, but every single Urshifu I went against, I just close combated it. It was Focus Sash, it countered me, and I was sad. So quite unfortunate. Quite unfortunate, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll get him next time. And then you turn for Momentum and Heavy Duty Boots, since, you know, that's Cinderace's best item, in my opinion. But that is the team. I've been able to get some wins with it, and I messed around with it, but I will be doing more, because I definitely want this team to be top tier when I use it for you guys. Again, do not know when the actual video for this is going to go up, since I have a very bad track record of posting these and then taking a very long time to make my other ones. But who knows, maybe they'll come out, you know, it's gonna look really stupid if the video comes out a week and a half, 2 weeks after this is up, but I'm gonna say it's going to be around 4 days by the time this is up, when the other one is up. So 4 days from when you're watching this, there might be the Gigantamaxed Charizard Showdown All-Stars video. But hope you guys are enjoying these team videos. I'm really enjoying them. They're one of my favorite series to make, since I can kind of just jab about my reasoning, which I don't have much reasoning for most of these, besides I think they look cool and I wanted to run Sun inside of Ubers. And hell yeah, I did it. I did it. But that being said, thank you guys for watching, and keep on the lookout for my videos.